line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Crank it up. Oh, it's racing.
Hello, got everyone, and welcome back here to PTM Racing TV, where we're live here today for our next battle of Round 2 title of the Metal Racing League Dirt Morning Mayhem, as we're about ready to head it down here at Atlanta International Speedway. Hi, again, everyone. I am the Crusader Christian Driver on the line. As always, we're here down with our good friends and pals and all the drivers that come from amongst you, from the heats, the leagues, and all that. That is Morning Mayhem. I am currently recording this here at about 9:30 right now, as we're ready to hit it up down the show here. We're going to start them up right now here on the pole with Cody Bodie in the number 16. It is outside Eric Gann in the 51. Run number 2, Jared Heasley in the 23. It is outside Doug the Dad Burns to finalize and finish this one out. Here we go. This looks to be a hot one here tonight. We've got ourselves a battle and a mayhem, a commitment here tonight for these drivers. Who will be able to hold out the runs? Who will be able to hold on? The big battles to be had here as we lead them off down the charge here. We are green flag racing. Well, right out of the gate, immediately Eric Gann already trying to make some moves, trying to make some quick roundabout here, trying to make some passes on the inside line. Can't seem to get a run there on Cody Bodie out of the gate. Cody has the advantage in that MPI, number 16. Doug the Dad Burns and the Me 48 trying to rock and roll. I'm surprised that old cougar can't run as fast as his mouth can sometimes. You can see he says I want to go fast, but right now currently that car is having some troubles getting some speed there. You can see him all over the place having some troubles there in the inside and the outside. I think over time though he'll start to figure it out. Really, to me it looks like he's just having issues really with the steering, as he seems to have gotten completely out of turn 4. Big problems there for Doug. Hopefully he'll hang back and fire back a little bit here. The MR Customs 51 now trying to move in position. You can see those tires moving around pretty hard and quickly. Again, remember, he is running with a different kind of steering edge and concept because of the unfortunate disability he struggles with. But hell, the fact that he's still running out here and running as hard as he does, man, it's impressive to me that he can do what he does. Cody Bodie right now has the race lead by a good margin here as we're closing laps down. 5 laps remain in this one. He may just be the guy to watch out for here tonight. Extremely smooth in those corners and extremely hard on the throttle. He is looking fantastic right now in his speed and control. Eric and that 51 MR Custom machine trying to move it back up to Cody Bodie, but Bodie right now is looking like something other than that of the no but looks like he's saying to everyone else, I'm not from Cambodia. I'm going to show you I have the true Bodie around here. Okay, that was terrible. I apologize. Jared Heasley coming off that big battle he had last time out of Bristol. Kind of falling back just a slight bit here tonight, but the 23 Pittsburgh Steelers still looking pretty sweet and strong out there. We'll see if he can hold up and get the offensive defensive line charged more than that team actually did last season, the postseason, for crying out loud. Eric Gann right now currently still trying to hang there with Bodie, but it is going to the white flag this time by here. It is Cody Bodie with the race lead. 1 lap to go. We have one more heat coming, then a warm-up session, and then the main event. 50 laps to the distance. Who will be able to hang tough and hang tight there? We'll find out in a minute. As they come out of turn 3 and it's turn 4, though, it's all Cody Bodie winning this one. Eric Gann, of course, second and third. Jared Heasley with little Dougie Barnes there. Come on, Burns. There you go, baby. All right. Now, just for the record, I will give him a little bit of grief because obviously, if you kind of can figure out, he worked with us a little bit before he started in with some other things, but it's great to have him on board and great to have him back with the show. So I have to give him a little bit of grief here and there, folks. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at our Heat number 1 results. The PTM Racing TV Heat 1 results coming up here now. Here it is. Cody Bodie wins this one. Second goes to Eric Gann. Third, Jared Heasley. And then fourth to Doug Burns. Rounding out the field here as we now set the pace and the tone for Heat number 2. Here they are. All in their beautiful cars, their designed lineups. Here's where we start in the Riley number 14 Paw Patrol. It is the Crusader Striver in the 14. Row number 2, or excuse me, outside of him will be Chantel Throttle Bottle in the 5. And then row number 2, we'll see Steven Lingenfelter in the 26 to his outside. The guy that won last time, Jesse Osborne in the number 8. Osborne is one fast hombre. He will be tough to beat. You hear the motor revving up a little bit there on the 14 and the 5. Trying to get situated now is to give a little bit of a bump and run there. I think that might be a little bit of payback for the other night there when they were racing around this place, around our Bristol Dirt on the show. I'll tell you one thing, those two put on a heck of a fight and put on a show, to say the least, with the 5 coming out on top of that one. But it was Mr. Cody Scott who literally just stole the show on the last lap. Talk about wheeling and dealing to victory. They wait for the green flag to come out here. They line them up into position. Green flag is out, and we are underway for heat number 2. So 8 laps here in this one. And off the start, Jesse Osborne getting pretty hard on the throttle up into the rear end of 5 there. Chantel able to hold herself in, hold the line in position there as they come back around there. Steven Lingenfelter now moving in for the close. Right back on the attack here, the 26 of Lingenfelter on the shot, on the spot here. Chantel trying to hang on there on the outside line. Looks like the 14 goes to the bottom. He does not see anything but the bottom line. He thinks there's enough tack down there still to run. Osborne right on the position. In the inside line now, almost 3 wide there, out of turn 2. Osborne having some problems there in that old dirt, in that Panda Nation number 8. See if he can recover a little bit here as time lapses. Lingenfelter on a hard charge, a hard run inside line. He's trying to perform what Shriver's doing, but Chantel seems to be kind of the misfit of the group. She's like, wait a minute, I could just run the outside line and forget both you boys. That seems to be the case. Crossover, slider, thrown right there from Jesse Osborne straight to the bottom in the inside there. Lingenfelter and him. Smooth run there and a smooth battle between each other. These two just going haywire at this one. Osborne had a run there, and Lingenfelter didn't exactly give him any breathing room. That opens the door for Chantel to keep moving through the field as well. You can probably guess what this cat's up to. He told me earlier this morning, he's like, man, I just want to get a win already and make sure I can get a win for this Paw Patrol 14. I haven't done it yet, and little Riley's counting on me to put this thing in victory lane, for crying out loud. I told him if that's the case, then you might want to start getting a little bit of that rabbit's foot out and start rubbing it, because you haven't had very much on that luck and as of late. Pace them back out of turn 2 there. The back straightaway, they lead it back in. Jesse Osborne now moving closer in position. The 26 there. Steven Lingenfelter trying to run it through, run his line in and out with him. There is some hard battle and come here as they come down the back straightaway. Key check by Tara saying, good job, great job as always, Chris Shriver. And then saying, let's go, Bob, let's go, Crusader. And then saying, let's go, number 8. He likes anybody in that number 8. Oh, of course, checkmate. Final laps. Coming to the white flag this time by here. And Chantel has a little bit of company there on the bottom. Lingenfelter making a big move around, trying to make a pass inside. White flag comes out there for the Crusader, though. Inside line, the 5 straight to the bottom now, tries to defend her run. She is taking on 2 heavy hitters, and those boys there, those 2 not giving an inch to her, but she's not giving one back. 3 wide salute coming out of the turn 4, but the Crusader will win heat number 1. Woohoo! Lingenfelter with the last minute pass by 300th of a second on Jesse Osborne. He'll take home heat number 2 as we begin now warm-up session. But first, let's take a look at PTM Racing TV's heat number 2 results here now on your scoreboard here. There it is. Just Crusader wins it. Second goes to Chantel Throttle Bottle. Third to Steven Lingenfelter. And fourth to Jesse Osborne to round out the field. And I had a little bit of a technical difficulty on my end there, so hold on a minute. See if we can't by chance fix that up a little bit or not. No, it doesn't seem like it too much, but it was a little bit of a bobble there. Hold on a minute. That's one thing about this full screen nonsense you gotta be careful about is you gotta make sure that it's set just right. Oh, I think we got it now. There we go. There it is. Alright. So the drivers are now paced in and ready for this one. Hey, main event time. Here's how we got here. On the pole, it's Cody Bodie, and the 16 is outside the Crusader Shriver, and the number 14. Row number 2, Eric Gant. The 51 MR Customs is outside the throttle. Chantel Bottle in the 5. Row 3, Jared Easley in the 23, and the Pittsburgh Steelers machine is outside. That's Dougie Byrne. LB Steven Lingenfelter in the 26. Row number 4 is going to be Doug the Dad Burns. And to his outside, Jesse Osborne in the 8 to round out the field. He's going to have a little bit of work to do to try to defend that race win last time out. Race fans, they're coming to the green flag this time by. It's go time for the morning mayhem. Green flag is out. Let's go racing, boys. And they'll part him on the inside layer already out of the gate there. Eric Gant trying to make a big move already on the 14 while Cody Bodie tries to get a jump start on him, trying to stay ahead. On the outside line, there is the 5 of Chantel. As you see, Lingenfelter and Osborne continue where they left off just a little bit ago. Both drivers having a go around or two on this one as we go to the onboard camera here on the rear end of Chantel. As you can see, kind of getting put back a little bit in position with those boys fighting hard here. Gant trying to make some moves here, make some early advantages here. Lingenfelter, 3 wide salute there. Jesse Osborne moves in and got a little bit of a spot or two, little bump and banging by Osborne. Osborne gets into a little bit and Gant nearly costing himself there. They both keep it clear of trouble, but that could have been gnarly there. Lingenfelter and Bottle managing to get out of that one. They are back on it. Back on the inside line now. Here comes Chantel to the inside. Lingenfelter trying to hold on the outside line. Chantel, I definitely know, to be rocking that Paul's Racing stream right about now. She's definitely been streaming up there as of late. Oh my! Jared Easley gets into a little spin and a tussle there at turn 4. No caution. Flagman saying, can you refire? He's saying he can. They'll let him refire. He's going to go. Does not bring out the caution. No caution yet. We're going to keep her going. Just keep her going. Keep her going. And keep her going. While you're at it, just make sure we get a little bit of a run or two in. Lingenfelter now on the inside line, trying to see if he can make something stick. There are 2 lines to hit here. Outside where the tacky stuff is, and then extreme bottom if it doesn't burn up too quickly on you. You can see that hard run there from the 26. Lingenfelter is trying to make a big pass and a big maneuver around, trying to sneak his way inside. Chantel, though, not giving up anything just yet here. She is still on the spot, on the battle. But up front, look at this. We've got a war going on between the 16 of Cody Bodie and that 14 of the Crusader, Christian Shriver. The Crusader is on an attack. The Paw Patrol Riley, number 14, trying to hang with it and finally trying to end his curse with that Paw Patrol machine. He's yet to put it in victory lane, and he said earlier he's tired of that happening to him. He would like to change that now. As they start to roll off the corners, roll off the pace, you can see the pacing starting to fall more in line to the 16 the way he wants it to. as they tail whip those things around out of turn 4 once more. You can see that rear end sliding beautifully into the corners, into the zone, trying to hang in and trying to stay with the ground clearance and position. Lingenfelter doing much of the same, and Chantel kind of holding up behind. But Jesse Osborne, man, this cat don't give no doubt about it. He does not care. He is working the wheel. Look at this guy rocking that one. He is giving her everything she's got, trying to get something going there for the Team Panda Express number 8. The Dirt Panda has been a pretty strong showing as of late, been a strong battler. But will he be able to hold on to his positions and hold on to runs when the time comes? So far, he's been doing a pretty good job here. Cindy, the closer, Taylor, say, how can you broadcast the race? I can barely change my options while racing. Well, to be honest, I have no idea. I think you should probably go back and watch Heat 4 when I was doing that for Watkins Blood. I might be able to tell you a little bit more of how I do this crazy crap. Cindy's rooting on for Chantel and the Crusader here tonight. Great to have you on board, Miss Cindy. Running into the 3 wide salute, almost coming into turn 3. You see Osborne now starting to take charge. He wants up east of this one. The throttle, Chantel Bottle getting slightly loose off the corners. I'm not sure if she's just over throttling it or if she just needs to slow down a little off exit. The problem here is if you slow down, you don't get a run, then you're kind of in trouble. That's where all the troubles and the mayhem starts here. Cody Bodie still with the race lead here. Nothing too serious, nothing too major going on down here. The 5, the 8, and the 26, neither one of them giving an inch. You got 2 battles going on right now. You got literally one for the race lead between Cody Bodie and the Crusader Shriver. And then now up here, you got literally 3 drivers in a heated battle for third. Bottle, Lingenfelter, and Osborne are all in it to win it here. Oh no, but there's trouble there right out of turn 2. We've got a caution. Caution's out. Caution's out. Doug, the Dad Burns, unfortunately not where you want to be, my friend. He gets into trouble territory there. Let's find out what happened here. Take it down to the PTM Instant Replay, my friends. Oh my, he slides it right out of turn 2, and Osborne gets him, and so does the 5 and 26. Again, managing to avoid trouble, but unfortunately, damage has been done up on that one. So now they will line up back up into position, try to get this one fielded back in. Doug Burns finally getting out of pit road here, looks like, so that will recenter up the drivers here. A heated battle for Cody Bodie. He's trying to get that first win of his career off the books and off the charts. But he's got a little bit of a handful to deal with when that Crusader's running around here. And you know when Lingenfelter's in town, he's going to fight all the way. I made a little bit of a misjudgment call earlier. I said Osborne was last week's feature winner. I have to question and repeat myself. He came close. But I have to apologize. It was actually Lingenfelter that won that. So, Lingenfelter, don't come at me and don't crucify me. I know I'm already getting crucified for broadcasting and racing, apparently. So, just don't go at me too hard about this one, buddy. We're going back to the green flag. Green flag's out. Inside line out of the gate there. 3 wide salute. Oh my God. And Lingenfelter tagged in big time. Oh no. Big trouble. Big trouble. And Chantel's taking 51 out to the ballpark. I think she's trying to take him to the dumpster. What are you doing? Well, we're going to have to go to the PTM Instant Replay and look at that one again because I think, I'm not sure if Lingenfelter got a little too close there again or what happened exactly there, but either way, we do know that was a little bit of a issue on the restart. Here is your PTM Instant Replay now up on the scores. They ran in hard here out of turn 2. Looks like Lingenfelter just drove down a slight bit, gets in again, I should say. And the next thing you know, the 5's trying to take him to the outhouse. What are you? Oh man! She got so far up his undercarriage, you would have thought that was a rape in Cars movies. He did not consent. He did not consent. Well, you cannot just do that to a car, especially if it's in the Cars movie. What are you doing down there, Pottle? All right, all jokes aside, let's get back to the action here. That was probably my worst joke of the night. I apologize if I offended anyone that time. Doug Burns installed a flap down or 2 in this one here. He'll have to work off of that. Lingenfelter trying to get back into position here and trying to get back on the run. So this next time by, we're going back green flag racing. And the Taylor's saying that's awesome. Champal laughing at that one. I don't know why she would laugh at it. You can just see that the 51 is hurt. Look at the damage on it. It's just destroyed. All jokes aside, they're all cool with each other. They love having a little fun with this one. So we'd like to try to do the same, match their tone. We'll lead him down out of turn 4. Green flags back on now. Let's get back to the action. Osborne in the middle there. Oh, Jared Heasley gets a little too aggressive. Gets into the 51 there. Gann and him managed to recover, though. Chantel able to avoid that on the outside line. Here comes Jesse Osborne, the runner-up last time out, I should say. The season champion runner-up in front of him, though. That Crusader, Christian Shriver, is still firing hard on the outside there. The 16 of Cody Bodie trying to move in line. Pace on back and forth, side-by-side battle for the race lead. Bodie trying to get the bottom to stick. It looks like it's starting to give away. Now the tackiness of the outside is growing con. The 14 has got a run. He swings, shots it up the top. The new tire model being put to good use. We have ourselves a new leader. Jesse Osborne, though, has not exactly given up too much yet here. He's got his eye on him. Starting to feel the power, feel the motor, feel the sensation. He is giving it some moves, getting some momentum. Powerhousing it around here, giving it a nice spot and a half. The 16 of Cody Buddy in the inside line now, still trying to hang with him. Bodie here, oh, a little bit of a bump there on the 8 of Jesse Osborne. Osborne, though, sneaks to the inside now. Looks like he didn't appreciate that too much. He's going to bump and bang him a little again. They connect in that turn. Both seem okay. Cody having some problems, though, trying to get his line back in. And Osborne bumping around a little bit. May not exactly help his cause much. In the back of the pack right now, Jared Heasley and Eric Gann having a little bit of a fight. This is your battle for 6 here. Gann trying to hold on, trying to stay in line. He had a strong showing last time out at Bristol, but now I think the damage being done so hard on that 51, I think he's having a hard time getting that thing under control here. The throttle, Chantel Bottle now moving inside, corner off the 16, trying to hold on. Cody knows she's there. She's still desperate to get another race win in. She's been fighting, she's been trying hard, and I can tell you there's one thing that I can say that a lot of these drivers have done as of late, I've noticed, is just put in the work, put in the practice. Any track they can get to, any track they can get down to, they will just give her everything they've got and make sure they can get as much practice and time in as they can. And you're seeing right now why that is. We go back to the onboard camera here, Lingenfelter desperately trying to make a move around that 5. Maybe thinking maybe also make a pass around the 16. Oh, I don't know. Maybe thinking daily double time. I don't know. Looking back inside line, challenge up, challenge hard. 26 desperately needs a little bit of help. Eric Gann on the outside line. Jared Heasley sneaking his way across the bottom. Heasley seems like he's starting to figure this one out just a little bit more. Gann maybe into the trouble prop territory of that fact that he's using something a little different than a usual steering wheel. Is the old problem of the slick being very difficult to master. It's even more difficult to master when you don't have the regular wheel, unfortunately, but give credit where credit's due to the man. He is fighting for everything he's got. Cody and Bodie now back on the onboard camera here. As you see that big black green tech energy of the 5 Chantel's ride, trying to get up to him. The Crusaders got company though. Jesse Osborne now moving up here. Osborne looking for the inside. Looks like Shriver's trying to defend him off there and trying to sneak his way in. Will he get to the bottom quick enough? Oh, he's got to sneak it right there yet again. There it is. There's the corner I was thinking he was going to go for. Osborne tries to make a move back in, but does he have enough time to get the run on him? He's going outside line. I don't think you should go down there, Osborne. You got to get some run there, bud. That bottom line is where to go now, and the Crusader is challenging everybody to go down there with him. Smooth off the corners, smooth off the runs. This is what throttle rhythm's all about. Smooth, silky. Don't try to ramp it. Don't try to do anything too crazy. Nice and under control, nice and rhythmic. That's what it's all about. That's what he's doing right now. You took a look at what Osborne was doing earlier. That thing was jerking and moving around quickly. Alright, I asked earlier to some of these drivers, what is the best way to get around this place, or around any track, and they say, well, generally you want to try to keep it smooth and silk, and not run too hard, but, you know, you saw Osborne, it seemed to work for him. He got up to second place right now. Lingenfelter, though, is trying to get around that 5. Chantel, though, is not giving him any ground here. She is ramming this one around. Cody Bodie, though, having all sorts of problems here. The 16 slowing down majorly here. Eric Gann and Jared Heasley, they're still out of here, and lonely in the back here, but not to be outdone. The I want to go fast, number 48, Me Machine, Doug Dad Burns. He's not giving out just yet. Well, I think that damage that Jared had earlier, I think he might have got it cleaned up at least, enough to fix it around. Rodney Christian, this is what I love watching, great dirt track racing. Rodney Christian, thank you for tuning on in, sir. Gann back on the bottom, trying to make a charge and a half here. This has been some tremendous racing from all ends of the spectrum here, and especially for a morning like this. We're down to the final 10 laps here or so, as there seems to be a little bit of bumping and banging up there. There's problems. There is major problems. The 5 gets into trouble territory, almost out of the ballpark. We've got a caution. What the heck happened here? Caution comes out at maybe the most inopportune times for the Crusader. I gotta believe he was pretty comfortable where he was at. Next thing you know, the caution gets him. We're gonna take a look at the PTM instant replay though, because there's definitely a reason why that caution came out. Came right around on the back stretch. 26 tags the 5, and unfortunately the 5 nearly gets sent out of here. I'm surprised she actually kept that thing in one piece. Not really any damage there. I am surprised. It's good driving on her end. It just goes to show you the ability she controls and possesses as much as Lingenfelter and Osborne can, as well as many other guys out here. Doug Burns, I mean, I'll tell you right now, if he can get a little bit more seat time in there, I've got a feeling he will be a competitor. Osborne, we know he can get it done. Cody Bodie, to me, has impressed me tonight. He is strong and hard running this one. Well, how well will he be able to bounce back off from that later on? We'll see. As they come down around out of turn 4, they are going to be side by side on the restart. Green flag is out. Osborne going to try to hold him off, try to stay in that one here. We're down to the final 2 laps. Straight to the bottom, and Crusader gets a little love tap there from Osborne. Osborne now sees his opportunity. He's going to go straight to the bottom, move it in out of the line. Osborne needs one more good turnaround to get this ahead. Shriver needs some help. He's going to the outside, going to try to jam it in here hard on the throttle. Is he going to throw it? It's thrown. Can he hit it? No, Osborne holds on just enough here. He's going to take it to victory lane. Wow. And just like that, when you thought you seen it all, literally a last-minute pass once again. It goes to Osborne tonight, and once again, Shriver is defied at his own track, really. Jared Heasley, Chantel Pottle put back in the pack here. That little issue earlier on, Lingenfelter goes a little bit of position as well on that one. We'll see how well that holds up for him in the coming weeks. But ladies and gentlemen, make no bones about it, Jesse Osborne is your race winner here tonight. Or today, I should say. I think it's nighttime or morning. Holy crap. He is your winner. He'll take it home to victory lane here. The man out of Walker, Minnesota, pulls away with another one. Talk about hammering down and finishing this one with the best. Third place going to air. I'll just go ahead and show you the PTM Racing TV results here. Hey, main event is now in, folks. Jesse Osborne, after finishing second last time, wins it tonight. And the Crusader will have to just settle for being the bridesmaid again, or as some people call him, a little Cinderella. Well, and third goes to Eric Gadd, and at fourth to Steven Lingenfelter. Fifth to Cody Bodie. Sixth to Jared Heasley. Seventh to Chantel Throttle Pottle. And then eighth to Doug Dad Burns. Round out your field here. What a day, and it has been a crazy one. We've got one more race to go here tonight. and that will be later on there at Richmond Raceway with the super late models of this league. So be sure to tune on in with the Pedal to the Metal Racing League crew, as they will be still alive and at it here in just a little while. But for now, folks, it is my pleasure to have been calling this one and be with you. Thank you again for tuning in this early in the morning. We hope you've enjoyed it. And Joshua Hale, if you're interested in joining the league, just heads up, message up Pedal to the Metal Racing League page. We left the link in the description, so just go ahead and copy that and message in, and maybe they'll get you in, bud. But for now, be safe. God bless. Take care. I'll see you later tonight, folks. Thank you again for tuning in with us at PTM Racing TV.